Playboi Carti. And I know all of y'all know who he is. But do you guys know the real story of Playboi Carti? Jordan Carter grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, actually Riverdale, Georgia, which is just right outside of Atlanta. You see, Jordan was influenced by artists like Michael Jackson, Prince, and Young Jeezy. And when he was a kid, freestyling was like his main hobby. But he never showed anyone. But when he finally did show his family, they were very supportive of him to keep going. But he never started writing any music. Carti was getting really into basketball, to the point where he thought he was gonna go pro. But also at this time, he had just started experimenting with drugs. And that would eventually cause him to quit the team. And his last day on the team, he actually got into a fight with the coach. Soon after this, Carti recorded his first song, and he labeled it Cry. And he even shot a video for the song. And bro was getting so into music that he started skipping class to go to the studio and record. And you can even listen to his very first song, Young Misfit, still on YouTube today. Carti was so into fashion that he would get a job at a clothing store, but would eventually quit after somebody recognized him. Carti eventually graduated high school, and he would start posting to SoundCloud a bunch. And Carti would eventually link up with Ethereal, and the two became very good friends. And he eventually linked up with a guy named Father who owned Awful Records. And after Father heard Carti's first song, he signed him right away. And after that, bro started going hard. And he would eventually start to gain a buzz around Atlanta. Even in 2014, Carti was still way ahead of his time. And this was nothing like Atlanta rap at the time. In 2015, he would move to New York. And very soon after, his music would start to blow up. And he started getting friends in high places. Because one night at a house party, he would have an interaction that would change his life forever. That's when he met A$AP Rocky. Around this time, he dropped a song called Fetty featuring Maxo Cream. And it was a hit, leading to him eventually signing with A$AP Mob. Just this got him a bunch of hype. And he'd eventually teased plenty of music, but nothing would drop. And around this time, snippets and teases are all his fans had to listen to. And he even signed a deal with Interscope Records, all before dropping a single tape. Around 2017, he would travel back to Atlanta. And around this time, he was given a beat produced by Pierre Bourne. And this turned out to be one of the biggest songs ever. But Pierre wasn't a fan of this. You see, Pierre didn't give that beat to Carti. He actually gave it to another artist who then gave it to Carti. So Pierre felt very disrespected by this. But the two would eventually link up, and this would change everything. His song Magnolia would eventually go 2 times platinum. And for a while, Carti continued dropping music, as he would drop Die Lit and A Whole Lot of Red, both going super viral. But from that point up until yesterday, he left all of his fans hanging. And his fans begged for new music. He had so many leaks coming out. But as of yesterday, we are saved. I Am Music has dropped. I haven't listened to it yet, but let me know what y'all think of it down in the comments below. And also, let me know who y'all want me to do next.